Hello and welcome, Olof here. So we're gonna continue here with this series of games with the Banner Saga 2. And first of all we're gonna load the volume a bit here. Alright, so we had a bit of an issue at the end of the first part of this series. Like with the difficulty. For some reason it resetted the difficulty from hard to normal in the last episode. So basically what happened is the game cheated me of my trophy, my hard completion trophy, which pissed me off a little bit. So now I'm gonna have to be paranoid here and like check this setting like every time I load the game. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna import the saved game. Stoic.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
So I'm gonna double check like immediately the difficulty. Come on. I'm gonna be so fucking paranoid that the game's gonna reset the thing here. Alright, so we're just starting off with a battle. Move away from those young rocks. This was mine. No, to that's with you. Motion. Let. And rest. Back. Ingvar and what's his name? Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Check mark to continue. I mean, I don't really need a tutorial. These borders show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Here's blue, the enemy's red. Yeah. Yeah, I know all of this. Håkon is his name. Yeah. Okay. No more tutorial, please. I don't need it. The villagers' reactions range from terrified foes to awestruck at your arrival. The leader approaches and bows in front of Eivor. I would have hoped for more voice acting in the second game, but apparently not. So I'm gonna have to read. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, He stops when Eivor nods his head towards you. Man peers under your hood. Go leads those shadows from those things. She ordered us to land those things of dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. So apparently we're on some other continent, some completely different kingdom now. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. Thank you, child. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. I am Aleo, Skald. And your name? Alet, and this is Eivor. Names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. His smile seems genuine as much as the concern that follows. Do you have an idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling. Could be that giant serpent again. The serpent in the sun, rather mere. I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say with the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Aleo looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Borsgard? We heard rumor Sunder Bellover was sacking in the town. We killed Bellover. Talking about Sunder will only make people panic. We should leave before the dredge will Europe. Yeah. Ella looks shocked and confused. Topic for another time, Skald, maybe. Skald nods his understanding, but another question creases his brow. Leave, not to sound ungrateful, but this place is all we have, is our home. I felt the same when Skoger was overrun. Except we had the sense to leave when we were able. But my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home, your family. Ali takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Ali ruin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile but say nothing. People are thinking we're heroes now. The world is breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. Eivor, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He's one of the giants known as Val and has fought dredge in the northern winters. Personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder race, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. Your humor reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. A classman could use his strength in packing the shapes. You're fine, but they'll need your strength more than they ever need mine. He turns to leave, but stops. Just don't let whatever it is inside build up, it can crush you. Even if it did, it's not like it would change anything. The giant stares down at you for a long moment. Your father gave everything to get us this far. Don't waste that. His words begin to sink in. He places his large hand on your shoulder. Leading this group isn't easy, but Rook knew you could do it if you had to. And I'm telling you, you have to. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. Alright. So, as soon as we're able to, we're gonna double check the difficulty setting. Because I'm super paranoid. The banner Saga 2. I wonder if the sequel was a Kickstarter campaign as well. Or if they like had enough money on their own after the first game to... Chapter 8 from the rooms. Okay, so let's see here. The traveling merchants surprisingly well stocked. Even the old wall, double scrivener says. The sports guard on numbers of ground. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. So, do you have like the literal same amount that we had in the last episode from the first game? No, we don't have more here, I see. This isn't the same, but the morale is the same. And these numbers feel familiar. I'm gonna have to double check that. Anyway, let's see here. Regardless, we need plenty of supplies considering our destination. Where can I find merchants? What kind of supplies? Stuff like food and meat for a trip. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well, but folks and details in lean times you'll have to choose, obviously, even if you're renowned on the stretch so far. Where can I find merchants? You can't make some, says group tents. Market. Thanks, Ruben. Of course, it says. Oh, almost forgot. There's something from the feathers of the ravens. The mercenaries follow those from Borsgard. Chat with the leader, Bolverk. But be careful, he's not like Otherwald. This medallion gives information about the caravan. The population supplies are known and the number of days that have passed. Yeah, no. It will give you 5 power now. I need 8 supplies per day to survive. Add 50 or more supplies to the caravan. See what they have here and other stuff. Let's buy it first. Yeah. %% dodge strength. Statue of a sightless man. So strength. This is pretty good. Plus 2 range distance. Like all of this seems to be very good compared to in the first game. Like the items weren't super useful, most of them. Like right off the bat we get items like this. Renown, yeah. Hold on here. Is this what was? Oh, these are the levels that you need. It's 7. Wow, this is gonna take forever to get to level 7. Also thinking about that. So let's check the setting here. Yeah, it's still on hold. Good. I can't click on the heroes. The Wall mercenary leader, Bulwark, and a rather lost female fighter talking to Juno. I remember... Oh, don't talk about Juno. She pissed me off so fucking much at the last... In the last episode of the final episode of the first game. With her advice. A member of the Spellweaving Members Council. Bulwark looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There's no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borsgård. Get this one to do it. Get me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the wall. I like to sing to the survival of this caravan, something I thought you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? Don't talk about me like I'm not here. You're right, sorry for being rude. Unfortunately, this is a private matter. Her look at Bulwark says she expects him to keep it private. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Håkon at the dock when you're ready. And leaves without another word. Fine, Valka. One of these days, Claw and Fungal get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang. His axes. The large axe heads are polished, the blade sharp, and the cheek scarred from plenty of use, but its grey handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. So you're leading this rebel now. Only to Aberrang and his King Manolf's job. Who is King Manolf's? Wasn't it... What about Luden? What? I thought he was gonna be the king. Like, he's got to answer to any of this. He'd really piss himself if he ever saw Dredge. The pig-tailed fighter laughs. What's her name? And Folka. A shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bulwark gives her a stone look, but she doesn't back down. I already know where you are, chieftain. I'm not the chieftain. Oh, there's a problem I should know about. Do you have a better idea than Aberrang? Yeah, make a new plan. You think some walls and a king are going to save you? Ulrich snorts and turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His spear cloaked back in the case the conversation is over. And Olof, a friend and mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as they approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Olof stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. The decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under this banner agreed because I follow you. The tone is forceful and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alette, they respected the Rook and that respect has passed to you. But give them any reason to doubt you and it will vanish. Then I won't give them reason to doubt me. She stares at you for a drawn at moment before nodding. Her demeanor softens. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training some of them to fight will help keep the others safe, but it takes time, and I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. Keep that in mind. Thanks, Odd. You turn to leave, but Oddleif stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Rook had a way of making it easier for all of us to be stronger. Her words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. Okay. Leave. Poor Karen morale. Minus 2 willpower. Yeah, we're gonna have to rest. Rest one day at least. Weak morale. Normal morale. One more. Get renown. I think we should buy probably a bit more food. Like, let's see. Map, where are we? Umstaller. Horse guard to the right there. So we're like in the middle of the world here. Like, I can see... What? Why can't we see the heroes anywhere? Well, I guess we'll just leave them. This is a bit weird. The wooden planks of the value stock creak as you walk across them. Håkon, a warrior recently acknowledged as king of the wall. Oh, so he is king now. Base on the dock. Not sure what's made for this, says as you approach. Commanding in battle is one thing. But deciding how many chickens we need to bring. I can help you if you need it. I'm just as lost as you are at this. You seem to be handling it just fine. Yeah, I don't want to handle any chickens. I'm not looking for praise, Håkon says. I just want to know if we're expecting when this is all over. There's so few wall left. How do I keep my people alive? You search for something to say, but it stops you. I'm not looking for an answer from you either. It's something a whole king should be able to figure out. Let's sail. Yeah, let's. But in lighting the funeral pyre, less villagers find seats in rickety long ships built of scrap wood, scavenged in Boar's Code. The ravens found space around the large court on a black-sailed vessel. Oars slowly move all the boats and drove its current. So we're sailing away here. Our little boats. This looks so cool. I love the graphic style in these games. The complaints of a few are growing. What does she really know about getting us to Arborang safely? As Smith says. A few others chime in with agreement. Her father was something else, but her? She should be looking for a husband, not telling me what to do. Some laugh, others encourage him. Olof looks at the group of men before turning to you. She seems interested in hearing your response. You know them, leave now before I decide not to let you. My father was great. I hope to be remembered as fondly. To Rook, someone shouts, and to his blood flowing through a let. The caravan joins in, sharing, drowning out the complaints of Smith and his men. Olof gives a faint smile. Oh, nice. Morale improved. Good morale. Good, good. Leo looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea. He whispers to himself as he steps around rowers and beggars to speak with you. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Abrang is quite a distance away. A people that could use a few hours rest on solid ground. The hopeful looks from others sway you and signal for the ships to make land. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? Leo asks. Arborang's walls have never been breached. The Valka Juno says Mandar's deer can protect us. It's the first place from the dredge. It just is. Well, I guess the second option here is the truth. I think Mandar's skull's shoulders slump. We were all hoping for something more substantial. He realizes even Juno can hear him. Thank you for healing my people, but we're talking about an army of dredge. Valka and her apprentice share a smile, but say nothing. Dredge, Leo says, almost in awe. Man and walls stored foe from also ever long ago, but they're real and here. Why are they made it so far south? His glance at the wall is met with both anger and shame. The long shape rocks gently and the skull grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon. We'd outpace the dredge and be on sound footing. He's dramatized. Misery is almost as amusing as his fangs when he steps back onto land. The fabled horses? This is the map of the world. Yeah, I know. The caravan is attempting to reach Ormstoller by river. No way to Arborang. Like, where is Arborang? Oh, here. Really far away. Here. Ormstoller. A storm led some of the first men east. Ormstoller was one of the most important places they settled. Nestled in the crook where the Ormstoller River splits. If Borsgård and Ormstoller were twins, Ormstoller would be the righteous brother trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. Reaching Arborang, the human capital, is the ultimate goal of the caravan. It is hoped that the walls of the Asset City will provide safety against the impending catastrophe. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Arborang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. The sovereign obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the Mandar's. As each new generation of the residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent and more generous. The world map is covered many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time by clicking on locations for more information. The old wood. When I finish researching the world map, click this button to return to travel or to camp. You can return to the map at any time. Yeah, I know all of this. Right, let's camp. When a day passes in camp, your caravan consumes days' water supplies and morale increases. Click rest tent now. Well, let's talk to this one first. A strangely familiar man with a spear and tattoos beckons to you. His movements are somewhat odd, almost comical. Trygve. You wouldn't be confused by Trygve's presence. You would support this journey long ago. What? What? Yeah, exactly. The man's eyes glaze over for a moment before clearing. You know, acts like your old friends. A soldier pushes a spear through a tree. Easy to turn a tree into another spear. Wait for Trygve to continue. What? That's it? Shoo? No. Haha, shoo. Trygve starts laughing. It's disturbing, and as you walk away, you hear him singing. Is this some character that I've forgotten from the first game? I don't think so. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. This is yellow and blue, this tent. The Swedes, like me. A day passes in camp. Your caravan consumes a day's food supplies. Like, why is it so much tutorial stuff? There wasn't this much in the first game. Great morale. At any time you can visit the hero's tent. Suspect and promote your heroes. No, we can do this. Yeah, I know all of this. Click on unit to use stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. Hunker down. These are new abilities. The Grudge Village didn't have this. Points. Click on ability button to learn about. Guts. Shield wall. Can you stop with the tutorial stuff? Seriously? Yeah. So, like, as you could see, I was using the save file from the first game, and I think it has like carried over like literally everything. It looks like it, because I remember that I couldn't afford to level up everyone because I didn't have enough renown. So that's why there's so many unleveled heroes here. And this is, let's see, level 5. So this is cheaper now. That is interesting. Why is that? Like, this would have cost like 20 points before in the first game. But maybe they have like raised the level cap. That may be it. Probably. 9 points. Yeah, we don't have any more. Well, like, why isn't there any music? It's really weird. When I'm ready to leave camp, you can do so by clicking leave. No. Yeah, we're still on the right difficulty, right? Yeah. Two men approach while no one else is around. One is wearing a wolf cloak and missing a hand. The other is a god with crazed hair showed into a helmet. Rugga. Finally, a moment alone with my new leader. Is there something you need? Seems I should be asking you that. I'm Rugga, the governor of Borsgard. Why am I just now meeting you? Oh, it's good to meet you. Let's be nice here. I'm glad you feel that way. I've been watching you command from distance. Not bad so far. The god nods his agreement, but says nothing. So far, should I be expecting trouble with the soul? I need to tend to other things. I'm hoping you already know the answer to that. I'm simply here to offer my help before the trouble arrives. What help can you provide? You've never been to Aberang before, right? I never left Skugger before all of this. A pretty girl rarely needs to leave her village. I'm sure many were already offering to provide for you. But I am from Aberang. It's different than anything you can imagine. Different how? It's a seat of power. Twice as many people as Borsgard are going to get closer to the king. It's a sight, but it will probably scare you. Why did you leave? I'm not easily frightened. Maybe things have changed since I left. I'm not easily frightened. Really, I heard you made it this far without killing anyone. Well, that's not really true. But she didn't kill a lot. I hope that's not out of fear. I can do what's necessary. Remind yourself of that you're always prepared to act. I'll teach you what I can along the way. We'll try to shore up effect. You're a young girl, but it'll take work. He smiles and with emotion, he and his guard depart. We're still on the river here. Morale declined. We're still pretty good in the morale and supplies department. Ahead, driftwood has collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Tonally going ashore his own risk from whatever might be lurking in the freeze. Row hard will break through, bank the ships and set all X-Men to shopping. Prepare for porters, will carry the ships around. Bank the ships. Also land Ivor, how good anyone else can X. Start hacking away the wood buckets, telling the sounds fill the air. Moments later, Rugga says, damn, good company. A stretch across from the woods, you realize you'll have to hold them off until the X-Men are finished. About to enter a battle. If you find the battle is too shelling on difficult. Don't talk about sharing the difficulty setting. I hate this kind of stuff in games. Like, the game doesn't even give you a chance to choose your difficulty. It just starts nagging on you like immediately. Yeah, let me play on what I want to play and don't fucking change it around like without my knowledge that it did in the first game. Oh my god. Tone order. But Also, after melee units, so they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Yeah, let's check this again now. Yeah, it is still on the right one. I'm so paranoid. What do you have here? A tale about telling. Buff an ally for 1 round. He doesn't seem very strong. Poet. Well, we're definitely taking Mogre. And Luridin. And who more? Who else? Spear. Oh, he's a spear. A stranger. He joined us. Well, we don't need 2 spear masters. Olof and what are you? Strong arm. Hey, let's take Gris. So we need some items as well. Level 3 items or below. Do we need to take you? No, we don't. So 3 archers and 3 warriors. Okay. Let's see if we get any music in the battle. Doing deployment to get press against anywhere. I know all of this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let's check this again. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what do we have here? 3 big boys. And 3 small. Let's see. So, like, the spear warriors are like the best to deal with the slingers. They can like almost instant kill them. That. Get that debris cleared. Hurry. What? What debris? This? You have 7 stores. Pale. Look at that, look at the damage there. Ram. That's overkill. Let's see. Well, we could. Oh, let's kill this little one. Not damage him. Kill it. Oh, you can't. That is sad. We could. Okay, how much more is gonna bleed for, I wonder? I can see that somewhere. Like forever till she dies? On next turn. Hasn't he bled for like 2 turns? Let's kill him. Don't tell me that we can't kill him. Wow. Breathe pain. Battering ram. Alright, so he's dead. Like, the trap ability that Olof has is actually pretty good. Nice. He's gonna die. Luden is down. Overkill. I mean, that's pretty decent. Yeah, I know that. And look at this. Like, this was pretty different for like your first battle, I have to say, compared to the battles in the first game. You hear the X-Men share as a blockage of wood breaks up and disappears down the river. But the dreads have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but to by everyone else enough time to safely board the ships. Continue to stand your ground with those around you. Get to the ships. Yeah, we're done. Even if fighters turn and run, leaving the long ships, the river's edge. Sling rocks, knock against the shields, a few helmets, ships away. Everyone's safe until below. Rock glancing the bow of the rear ship. If the explosion kills a few, the river kills the rest. Really? Whatever. Så det var Strigga tog Luden. Turn around. Well, that could have gone better. You might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble. You'll look at Ivor, surprised by his optimism. I might sprout wings and start flying. Would that make up for your missing arm? Hey, I get to make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair, so what I worry about now? I think you should make use of this trainer and his tent that we hold around everywhere. You can't hesitate anymore when it comes to killing others, not when it comes to protecting your own. Spank the ships, make sure you're ready by challenging your skills. I don't want to do any training stuff. Come on. But completing challenges. Oh, hey, I like that. Freeform sparring. You watch for a moment as Eivind, Yunus' apprentice, and the man they found nearly dead at Richhorn, moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, right? Gotta give it a try. Mending me, sure. Alright, here, try this. He makes an intricate motion with the staff and broken links in the armor fuse together. Try to duplicate his motions, but nothing happens. Eivind smiles. Anyone can be a mender, but the training can be difficult. And I'm sure I like the way that sounds. You've already completed many of the lessons, tending to wounds, endurance trials. Focus amid distractions. It comes natural to you. Then what would I have to do if I said yes? You'd have to practice day and night. Eivind looks up toward the unmoved sun. You'd have to practice quite a bit. It wouldn't be easy, it might not even be popular with the clansmen. They're a little skittish around you and me. You're not making it sound that great. I've never been much of a recruiter, but mending has its advantages, but on and off the battlefield. Like healing someone who lost an arm to asunder. Eivind grins and picks up the armor. Hopefully not. Anyway, mull it over and we'll talk about it again. I got to check on the fighter who was wearing this. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven, the trainer says. After a quick assessment, he says, yep, looks like you could stand to learn a few things. I've got 5 challenges for you, and if you can finish them all before we get to Arbrang, well, I'll let everyone know you've impressed me. Ha! Sven's laughter is full of phlegm. Let's start with a few basics. You think about what he's saying. You feel up to the challenge? Yeah, sure. Then we begin, Sven barks. They didn't have anything like this in the first game. They had the trading thing, but they didn't have the challenge. Form a shield wall. Kill an enemy using puncture. Use heavy impact to damage 3 enemies at once. Position your raider adjacent to an ally. If your archer is stationary and the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. When Håkon or any Void warrior attacks a target, all enemies adjacent to the target also take damage. Yeah. Still right difficulty, yeah. Okay. No ability. Oh, so we just need to stand together, like an automatic thing. Some impact. Bird of prey. Let's see. Stationary when the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. With regular attack. Bird of prey. Of course we can't do it. God damn it. This heavy impact. Damage 3 enemies at once. So why didn't that didn't work? Why? Why didn't that work? Because he died? Because it was on the other side? Yeah. God damn it. No, cancel. Extremely annoying. But this should work, right? If you, let's see. All enemies adjacent to the target. Yeah, but we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. We're gonna fail this. They need to be like surrounded next. Yeah, we can't do that. That is so fucking annoying. Like, Can we just restart this? No. No restart button. Just fucking kill us. Just kill us. I'm gonna let them kill us here. And this is not that difficult. This is doable. Kill us. But there should be like a restart button somewhere. I hate when a game doesn't have that. You have to like kill yourself to restart. That's not a good design. Failure, yeah. I want to retry that. Five challenges for you. Yeah. So we're gonna have to let enemies surround Håkon so he can do the heavy attack thing. Because they need to like be around him, like and next to each other, I think. See. Right, we could kill this one. No, we can't do that. Just stand here. Just stand there. God damn it. That's fucked us up here. That piece of shit moving there. All enemies adjacent to the target, yeah. So that is the difficult part. Can't you cancel this? That is awful that you can't retry from the beginning. That is awful that you can't do that. That's so bad. Oh my god. Yeah, now you move around, of course you do. This is so fucking annoying. Look at this shit. I just wanna fucking retry it and I can't do it. Oh my god, this is frustrating. This is really bad design that you can't retry. Really bad design. Really fucking awful. How can they make like a challenge thing like this without a fucking retry button? Like seriously. That is some shit design. Wow. Okay. I mean, we're just gonna retry this till we get it right. But these idiots, they need to stand like next to each other. And Håkon needs to hit like the middle one. So this is more difficult than it seems. This objective. Adjacent to the target. Oh, but actually, do they need to stand next to him? Or just next to each other? Adjacent to the target. So they can stand behind. If that idiot hadn't moved there, we could have done it. But it literally ruined everything. The piece of shit. I think we could have done it otherwise. Yeah, this one's gonna cut it. This one's gonna cut it. Yeah, that's not enough. That you just have to be lined up. This shit. I hate there not a fucking retry button. Oh my god, is that stupid? That is so bad. That's such bad design. Oh, there isn't a retry button. It's really stupid. Pissing me off. Alright, so what if you try just hide behind Håkon here. So they have to look up to him. But then we have the thing where they can reach 2 tiles with the spears. So they might not even move in here. He's gonna fucking die. Yeah, this is much harder than it seems. This shit. And I kinda don't like it, to be honest. Because they, like, you're dependent on their fucking movement, their random movement. And you can't really do much about it. I hate this. Kinda hate this, not gonna lie. I think I will only try this one more time and then I will give up with this shit. If it would have had like a retry button, I would have like continued, but because of that it's too fucking tedious to have to like kill yourself like every fucking time you have to retry. It's too badly done. Too badly designed. But I will try it one more time. But it does feel like it comes down to luck, how they move. It's just stupid. Like, they don't move like that. They don't move like 3 next to each other. They never do that. That's the problem here. And this doesn't count, by the way. There's a tree around him. They need to be next to each other. And they never stand like that. Of course, now they do. Now they do. For one, they're not gonna stand like this when it gets to Håkon's turn. They're gonna move around again. 100%. Maybe it will work now. Let's see. Maybe. Come on. Yeah, this could... Maybe. Is it like a regular attack? Or is it with a sundering? It doesn't say. It does not say. Oh, that was enough. That was enough. But we're gonna fail on this last one. This is so annoying. Oh my god, we're gonna fail with this shit. Fucking hate this. It's over. It's fucking over again. Yeah, we're not doing this shit. This is too shitty. Like I said, this would have been fine to redo this a bunch of times if the design had been better, and they could have put in a fucking retry button if they're gonna have like a challenge like this. But they weren't smart enough to do that, unfortunately. And we should have had it this time. We should have fucking had it. That's a shitty part. That robbed us. One more time. This is really pissing me off. I just wish I had designed the game better, you know. With a fucking retry button. That's not that hard, you know, to add that. Most games have them. And I wonder if you like have to win the battle as well. Like complete the objectives and kill everyone, because that is gonna be even harder if you have to do that. Or it just ends when we have done all three. I don't know. I do not know how this shit works. Okay. We're gonna do it. The enemy is puncture. If you also resist when the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. Just kill him with whatever, I suppose. Did we do it? I think we did it. Yeah, we did it, yeah. But that was fucking frustrating. I mean, the challenge itself was pretty fun. It was pretty good. But the fact that it couldn't have the wit to add a retry button for this, that is some shitty fucking design, I have to say. Like every game that has like a challenge thing, they have a retry button. So you don't have to kill yourself every fucking time or wait it out. That is bad. Just bad. Okay. So let's leave that frustration behind us. Or actually, let's see what else I have. He said he had 5 challenges. Let's see what it is. He's probably gonna be a real bitch. Damage 2 enemies at once with threaded needle. Seriously? That's it? That is so much fucking easier than the first one. Maybe. What do you say? Breaks enemies armor, punch enemies for retaliating. See. Two. This will do it, right? On it. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? How easy was this compared to the first one? Holy shit! What is this? This should have been the first one. I did this shit on the first try. What is this? Where's the balance in this? Where's the fucking playtesting? Like, wow. On the first fucking try I do this. And the other was such a fucking bitch. Now we have to see the third one. What that is. We have to... But that is not gonna be easy either. I can't imagine that. I'll show you more later. Okay, so you can't do all of them at once. Alright, whatever. Well, despite the fucking frustration from this was worth it because we got a ton of renown for this. That was worth it, so they are worth doing for the renown. That was actually good. But holy shit, this pissed me off. Like, not the challenge itself, that first one, but the poor design with the lack of retry button. That's what pissed me off. So bad. Okay. Let's see. I think level 5 was I think that was a max level in the first game, but it seems that you can level up further here. In this. Pain. 14. Choose a second ability. Malice. Battering ram. Malice isn't that good. Well, battering ram, I suppose. What are we gonna pick? Oh, what is this? What? There's plus things here? This is completely new stuff. A lucky shot. 1% bonus hit chance. This is interesting. Cause puncture. Explode. Divert. I mean, these are such low numbers per percentages. But this is not bad. Bust. Um, 20% is decent, I suppose. Yeah. We're gonna max this out. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is a good addition. That's good design. They're adding some stuff, some interesting mechanics. Okay. So who else are we gonna level? I mean, I let this the main character, so. Bust. That is a pretty good ability. Mm-hmm. 14. Choose a second ability. Overwatch. Sacrifice her immediate attack for a chance to stop attacking multiple foes. Really? Like a multiple Overwatch? That sounds awesome. So we only have one to choose from here. But yeah, this seems good. That seems good. Then dodge. Yeah. So she's level 6 or rank 6. She has a level 1 item. That doesn't seem right. So it was only level 5. 20% dodge strength. I wonder if this will stack with this. So if he maxes out and have 20% dodge item, that is 45% dodge for any strength attack. That is good. That's better than 1 in 3. That's really good. For your main character that is very weak. Yeah, that's good. And then that's it, I suppose. Yeah. Should we rest? Do we need to? 6 days, 4 days. Look at the rest times there. So they upped that on. Why isn't there any fucking music? What's up with that? And difficulty is still right. Music is on. Let's rest 1 day at least. Right, improved. Maybe 1 more. And leave. Some of our heroes are injured and need to rest in camp. We don't need to do that. Look at all the food freshly placed in the supply courts. What's all this about? You ask Olof. The clansmen are trying to help you as much as possible now, she says. Whenever they can, they will forage for nuts and berries or fish and hunt. She hands you a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive, keeping us fed. There's some settlement here to the left. Shouts from one of the rear longships grab everyone's attention. The quick construction is proven faulty, and the ship is taking on water fast. The dredge, the bank, and all other ships almost at capacity. Consider your options. Bank a longship for repairs. The clansmen board other ships. Dump supplies to make room on the longships. Ask shipwrights for advice. We need her out of the water, says one. Nonsense. Just plug the holes with some clothes and tar for now, says another. So all the clansmen begin jumping from the sinking vessel, grabbing for ropes and extend oars. Most make it aboard their ships, but not all. Well, just minus 4. Minus 3. Minus 1. Whatever. Time on the cramped longships is proving too much for the children, climbing ropes, interrupting rowers, and constantly leaning for desires to touch the water. Some Val and clansmen look annoyed. Remind everyone that this will soon be over, say nothing, keep your kids by your side, we're at war until Arborine. Remind everyone that this will soon be over. All making sacrifices, you say loud enough for everyone to hear. But it won't be forever. You hear some grumbling, but the members of the caravan mostly nod their agreement. Good. There's a bunch of ships we have. Is this Oberang? A desperate looking lot of adults and a wall stand on the shoreline, waving you down. They probably look similar going anywhere either. They look hungry, but can be trusted. Slow the boats and ask their needs. Basics, the wall says. Food safety, trade routes are empty. 2000 you must have looked like they've seen better. Come aboard, you'll have food and safety. Everyone carefully follows on track of the last wooden ships start eating. Clip the wall says which takes his name and his appreciation. Good. So maybe we get another hero there. Smoke from a village catches everyone's attention and the long ships begin to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood floating on can hold them anymore. You says you feel the governor's gaze on you and these slowly shakes his head. It happens as many as can. We'll help as many as we can. The ships land. You and a few others rush towards smoke, but the closer you get, the stranger the situation. There's no sense of battle or people panicking to put out the fires. Keep going, bulwark girls. We'll see what the dead are carrying. The Olof commented the fascist condition, so there many things about him. Push on to the village to investigate, turn back to the ships. And this is kinda interesting, so let's see. The bonus is the only thing burning, no one is around. Unusual, Olof says. Some kind of trick, feels that way. Let's get back to the ships. Not sure, but let's look for supplies while we're here. Maybe that fire trapped someone else. Well, everyone looks for buckets of water, some wall. Careful yokes to douse the barn. Door in front of the wall, but soon smoke and shroud remains. Still picked up. Unfortunately, there is nothing of note inside. Slowly trudge back to the ships and find Ruga pacing. We were ambushed by some bandits while you were away, he says. They took off in a ship with supplies, so we're even more crowded now. I think we shouldn't be helping anyone but ourselves from now on. Or was their agreement? Well, that wasn't good. I mean, this is like in real life. Like when you try to help somebody, you just get shit. Yeah, just like in real life. A large clump of hazelnut trees. Looks like a good place for clansmen to set their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, the children laugh while kicking around little wrapped balls of rags. You notice a wall on the edge of the clearing, silently staring into the woods. He's watching a lone dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. Might be 100 of them in these woods. The walls whisper still loud enough to scare the squirrel with the grunt. It looks at you and the wall before slowly backing up. Get into caravan back on the ships. Kill it before it alerts all the dredge. Watch the dredge. Track it if possible. Yeah, let's do that. The grunt runs away. You suddenly follow but stop when you discover a clearing with a few small animal bones laying about. Meager meals for one. Near the bones stands a tiny statue of a dragon and terror courses down its spine. You want to get away from it, fight your fear and take the statue. Yeah, I want a dragon statue, that's cool. Each step towards the statue adds to your doubt until your hand wraps around it. You realize you've been holding your breath and sigh with relief. Oh nice, Gormer statue. Back on the ship, the clansmen discuss your whole experience along with all the nuts they collected. Smiles appear on most faces. That was cool. It's 509. Nice.
Carved rock on a vacant island. Azalai's godstone almost looks lonely.
She's even more beautiful than the songs. Oh, we have to click it. The clansman and the wall are wearing the godstone. We notice someone missing. His bulwark and his ravens, Olof says. You looked rather upset by the music and all the singing. He shrugs. You'd rather hang around that lodge court instead of joining us. I won't take it personally. Come closer, let me introduce you to Azalea, the god of streaming waters. She is the curves of every river, a guide for those of us traveling familiar lands. A skull runs a finger over small etchings in stone, inscriptions from all those who were lost, but found a way back home with her help. Listen to more of Aloy's tale, search around the stone for anything of value. Let's listen. Some say stone shows the struggle of leaving familiar to see what's over the next head. Aloy looks at the ropes tied around parts of her and smiles. Before the gods died, her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year. So people are always trying to make sure she stays put. Aloy looks at you, grinning. Have you the strength to hold her a gift? Is to touch her. Pull on one of the stronger ropes. You wrap your hands around one of the lower ropes and begin to pull. This is expected as less godson does not budge. Suddenly you're yawned by Håkon and Ivar, who landed great strength. You are quickly yawned until the rope snaps and everyone sprawls into a laughing heap. Morale improved. We return to see where the clansmen set up camp and see someone, a woman in torn robes, sleep from your tent. She blends in with the other families, and after making sure nothing is amiss in your tent, you let it go. What? The number of clansmen and fighters is shown here. If Garon is assaulted en masse in war situations, his fighters protect the clansmen. The heroes fight a tactical battle. Peter's found in the training tent to start training some of your clansmen into battle-ready fighters. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven the trainer says. The trainer looks past you, some boys and girls you get alone. Teaching fighting to the young, Sven muses. Do you want to go back to hunting and foraging for food, you know? Sure you want to go through this? Need the protection. Sven blows out all his air through flapping lips. Then let's get it done. How many you want fighting for you? I don't know, I mean 50 should be enough. Sven says, leave most of the others with their families. They belong. He starts calling a few forward and turns to you. But food for the day of training. Sure. Consider it done. Sven whistles through his missing teeth. Oh, nice. Training. The two all look deep in conversation, but Ivar catches your eye and waves you over. So they all arm themselves and are running from something, but what? Håkon's becoming a dread scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It is strange that we've never seen our women fight until recently. I'd think too, we might have lost the Great Wars. You think about what to say. What happened back then? Who says there's a dog is coming? Has anyone ever talked to Dredge? But we all look at each other. There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense. Skull tells about the sound of a dread's voice makes your skin fall off. There's been no communication with enemy. Is that normal? We were too busy killing to worry about a fireside chat. Besides, they only ever make wobbling sounds. I guess if anyone has talked to them, it would be the Valka. But good luck getting them to give you a straight answer. What happened back then? A great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to dreadful attacks every night. Back then, the sun actually set. You'd wake up to sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Ingvar probably told you we never got close to pushing them back to the death they'll call home. Actually, Ivor has never said much about the past. Oh? Ivor says nothing. Your soul's Håkon's stare. Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. Juno says there's darkness coming, but what Valkas say and mean are always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the dreads are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. If they learn to crack the ground and call a giant serpent, then we're all dead and just don't know it yet. I'll leave you to figuring out the big issues. You should know the clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, dread or not. It's not sitting well with everyone, which is probably the way it should be. I say, if it's also them, make sure we're still standing. Håkon's words weigh on you, but there's nothing more to say. Let's take a look at that dragon statue that we found. Gormor statue. The slightest glimpse of this ruined dragon statue keeps most at bay. Knockback on strength 3. +2 will per kill. +1 strength. Oh, this is a level 6 item. The first one, first level 6 item we found. So I wonder, does this stack with the knockback ability up to 4 tiles? I wonder if it does. What do you have? Now this isn't very good. Let's give this to Mogor. Can we promote you? Yes, we can. Seven. Defy. Locked. Must max stat. Oh. That how it works. Well. Injured -3 strength in battle. Do we need to rest? No, we don't really need to rest. 41 days of supplies, that's good. Yeah, we can leave. A crowd begins to cheer from one of the longships as a man struggles with his fishing net. As it's sketched near the surface, some voice concerns you're close enough to make out a low shape and what looks like fur or hair in the net. A Fire an arrow into the mass. Keep watching as the man holds it out. Keep watching. Bear cub shows the man with the net. Long dead. What's it mean? Suppositions blow across the ships like a gale. Talk of plagues and famine makes the eyes go wide. He notices bulwark at the bow of his ship, staring at the cub and brooding more than usual. So we should have killed it. Oh, let's go. A cool breeze across the water works its way into your cloak. You shift to block the wind and feel something press into your hip. You feel around and you find an item in your pack. I do not remember obtaining it. Vasilei's train. Sheer cliffs and boulder-strewn waters of the southern bank dictate the ship's course. The droning sounds of the dredge accent a quicker pace as they follow your ships along the northern bank. A dozen mists make it hard to see ahead. A hissing, rumbling noise grows all around. Waterfall shows a sharp-eyed Ned, the bow of a long ship. Oars instantly reverse and you nearly lose balance. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Holy shit. The roar of the approaching waterfall clouds their swords. To overload the ships, the clansmen picked up the ushers inside and warning provides some time to react. Only 2 ships fall to the power of the overwhelming current. To the screams of the families, fighters and wall are difficult to move past. The remaining ships rowers pull hard, heading for the dredge landed northern bank. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp, split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from the boats, sinking in mud under the weight of their armor. The longships are too spread out to command a unified landing. Amid the chaos, we look at those nearby. Grease, a South Wall warrior, and a few others came look ready to crush the dredge. Bulwark and his company are close to you, holding the sealed court of the ship. Consider your options. Olof can help keep the dredge off us. Use some help from our ravens. Let's see what the ravens are about here, and if they're gonna help us or if it's gonna turn against us. For you, the world shows you're not renowned enough. The ravens risk for defensive position, focus strikes of agreement, and readies yourself in a raven shield wall. Alright, so I'm gonna remember that. Frustrated, you scramble to establish an assault. They're not to rely on. Well, what are we gonna bring here? I suppose this is decent. Everything we got. Yes. How many are we talking about here? 5. We can do this. And let's double check here the difficulty. Yeah, it doesn't reset. they are here. Deal with this one. So you can see that the movement range is injured. Yeah, I know that. I mean, we could just rush them here. Flank. What the fuck is that? What is this? What the fuck? Come on. Look at this. Look, seriously. God. Hey, you can't do anything. You have to rest. Oh, the Skulker. Skulker can move through allies. Skulker becomes invisible and stalks the target. Howl. Skulker reappears and attacks, signaling its pack mates to attack the same target. I don't know about this. What the fuck? We can't deal with this, are you kidding me? But it all run if he falls. Okay, so we just need to kill him. Just. Strong are you? Dredge, Diegard, Splinter. 3 plus bomb damage to Dredge. Cause 1 bomb damage to Dredge. Sentinel, when a stone singer is hit, Gloom Warden's focus on this attacker for a run. Drumfire, Shockwave does armor break damage. Ash remnant to horse enemies and Dredge. I know what that means. probably is gonna send an infinite amount of those. I don't think we're gonna make it. Maybe we can rush him. There he died. Of course he did. Look at that. One hit and almost dead. One fucking hit. We're not gonna make this. There's no way we can do this. And once again, that retry button would have been nice, wouldn't it? Once again, that retry button. I mean, this is pointless. Look at this. You can't do jack shit. 2 damage. Impressive. I just wanna restart this. Yes, Kalos here. This is so fucking annoying that I can't retry. That you have to play it out every time you fail. I can't believe that. God. Yes, Kalos. I just can't believe that they haven't added a fucking retry button. Yes, Kalos. I wonder if you can, like, place everyone here on the right. Because if you can, I think... Maybe not everyone, but place one here on the left side as a decoy. And everyone else here to the right if you can. Because there's only 2 enemies here. And maybe the skulkers only shows up on the left flank. And then we can get to him, to the boss. From the right. That could work. But because the game is so well designed, it doesn't have a retry button, we have to play this out and let them kill us first before we can restart. Yes. Oh my god. Maybe we don't even can. Maybe we can't retry this shit. Who knows what's gonna happen now? I hope we don't have to even play this shit. This fucking battle. Fall in a battle that forces bulwark and his Raven's strike. Skills in a fighter are undeniable. Killing opponents include forestry. Bedrock wall is discussed at you as each other's pass, clearing enough dreads for everyone to group. If this piece of shit had helped us out, we could have done this. So you don't get a second chance to do this. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Håkon works his way to a frantic clansman on his way to you. We lost some good wall on those ships. Well, it's not my fault. Humans too. But you said more of those along the way. Maybe too many. You look at Håkon with disbelief. I'm not saying I would have done things different, but some of those ships were too weighted down. As far as we know, this group is all that's left of my kind. Each wall that is one step closer to being wiped out. For a moment, the Wall King looks more vulnerable than you have ever seen him before. Håkon squints into the distance. The next attack is coming, and this time with common force. Are you fucking kidding me? What do they want? Seem keen on our supplies, but I can't be it, can it? I don't know, maybe the first time I saw dreads, it wanted a deer, a shot. You and I don't approach. There may be a way out of this situation. A gamble to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. Gods, it's better when a Valka option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. Gives Ivan a look. So what's your idea? Ivan says, with Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy for me or the caravan. I need to help Ivan and calm his people so they are ready to march when he is ready. I need to keep his area clear of dreads at all costs if they... So because often I want to leave dreads assault begins. Let him know what to do. Yeah, to die. It looks like the force trend is around for the southern enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of the clansmen. When Ivan moved to the cliff's edge, Håkon surveying in the battlefield says some supply bars could make a few barricades for defense. Otherwise it will be a straightforward assault. Yeah, sure. Sacrifice everything. Men in the wall begin moving barrels full of food and gear ahead of the fighters. But they look your way for confirmation. You realize these supplies will be ruined in a fight. Not for them to continue. Okay. So now we're gonna lose again. Luden. Håkon. Percy. And maybe Morgan. Yeah. And difficulty is hard, yes. And I hope this chapter ends soon, because this has been a very long episode. Hold them off. I don't know about this. Who's next here? Are you serious? Oh, we don't have to do this, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Concentrate. He just needs to make the bridge. Like, How long do we have to hold out here? Oh my god. Extremely unimpressive. Are we done? Are we done? Please, please, please. No. Oh, we're done. What did you say? Say they like really clear the dredge? Don't tell me that we still have to kill everything because we can't kill everything. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. There's no way we can kill this. With these weak characters that we have. I hope it's just gonna end after this turn, right? We're just gonna be in right. We're just gonna win right. This turn. Please don't tell me that we have to kill all this. Because we can't do that. Do we have to move away? What do we have to do? Are you serious? Oh my god. Are you fucking telling me that we have to kill all this shit? That's literally impossible to kill this. Literally impossible. It is a joke, right? It looks like we have to kill all this, and that is literally impossible. I'm in like disbelief here that we have to do this. I don't care that it is like the hardest difficulty. This is still ridiculous. This is still fucking ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna die here. 100% we're gonna die here. I was surprised that we're still alive here. We're gonna lose, and it's gonna be like actually pretty close doing it, but it's not gonna be enough. And it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. Oh, what did he die from? Oh, the explosion. This is gonna be the most frustrating loss ever, losing like this. Like almost having it. And I wasn't even trying here at like the later half of this, because I didn't have any hope of even getting this far. Oh, it's gonna be a total fucking defeat. And there's nothing we can do. There it is. Pretty sick of this. Sick of this. So ridiculous. This is not the kind of difficulty I appreciate. They just like spam me with enemies. Oh, so this is a battle we have to win. Then great, great. Because this is also a fair battle. Like, this feels the same like the last boss battle in the first game. Like very bullshit. Very much bullshit. And what now? I can't even continue here. Well, I'm clicking here. Nothing is happening. Like, are you serious? Do you have to load the game? Wow. It didn't do this in the first game. Stimulus save. Where the fuck is that save? Wow. I suppose it is possible because we almost did it on the first attempt. But yeah, it's pretty bullshit, I have to say. It is pretty bullshit. And I just wish that we had like stronger characters. Like most of them are so fucking weak. Like Nid is like worthless and Olof is worthless. We have like 2 or 3 good characters and everyone else is like not doing anything. I mean, I suppose we could try to like But our archers are so fucking bad. Like, they don't know damage at all. That's the issue. -6 strength. Cromer. Alright, let's try this. Like, they have upped the difficulty from the first game in a ridiculous way. Like, just by like spamming enemies, which is a very poor way of, a lazy way of upping the difficulty, instead of like adding new enemy types and stuff. Very lazy way. Well, so if you try to hang back and just see what happens. Idiot. What was that? Enemy spam. Gotta love it. Look at this. No. I can't really tell if you're doing it better or worse this time around. Yeah, I think it's like more than this time. Maybe not. I wish that Olof was better. It's not very good. Look at this. What this is? This 1 point. It's ridiculous. Can't even kill that. Can't even do 6 damage. What is this? God, this is gonna drive me fucking insane. 1 damage. What an amazing ability. I mean, Kummer should be able to kill this one, I think. Right. I really don't want to move into this. There's a rest here. You can't even kill him. Oh my god. Forge ahead. But will that really work? I don't think it's gonna work. It may, let's see here. Okay. A little bit of hope here. Yeah, I mean... Good. This is seriously the most useless ability. It's ridiculous. Bird of prey. We are dead, no matter what we do here. It felt like we had a chance there for a bit, but no. No, we never did. We never did. can't do this now. Is there a chance that we can do this? There is a small chance. A very small chance. It's been Overwatch. You are so very, very useless. It's pathetic. It really is. Cancel that. Why can't we do more than this? Can't do that. And now we're dead. And this one isn't doing anything for some reason. Why? Isn't doing anything. You're gonna make it because of that. You're gonna fucking make it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He was standing around there doing nothing for like 2 turns. That's like the only reason we're gonna make this. I'm in like a disbelief here. This was... wow, okay. This was a bullshit fight. This was so difficult. 21 renown. Una walks onto the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. She looks strained, beckons to the families to follow. Short for everyone, starts moving, the fathers and the clansmen alike, men motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbing in mid-air, like ships at the sea as everyone unsettled. Finally, Eeyore takes the reins of the yokes loaded with a supply cart and walks out to the first floating stone. The supposed load without issue, because his way to the rest of us all. His words are punctuated by slinger stones cutting into the ground only feet away. Men pick up their children and start running. Caravan animals squawk, bleat, and frenzy. All goes through the crowd, and others fight to follow in their wake. The frightened mob tramples a few and knocks a couple more from the ledge before everyone is gently pacified. Even if you feel a sense of calm settle your nerves. Well, that was a fucking nightmare. I have very mixed emotions over this first episode of the second game. Very mixed emotions. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks, while fear of the bridge paralyzes the legs of others. Others chase cross over the bridge with hesitation. Finland has the bridge and dispatch with arrows, asking all to carry the struggling. They went to drop the back of the bridge. These first shows here, I hope that doesn't entail like having to fight them again, because I hate these fuckers. Let's go to Karen destroying. A rugby wall near his prison shows not a beast burden human. Karen himself is only open knocks or supply carts within its walls of the castle. Sentry scoops up his lowest clansman and presses him in the court. He reunites him, looking back to the dress against the clothes. He calls him moving and the dress left behind in the canvas wake. The watcher is a floating stones nears the lad, trampled and dropped back into the chasm, taking all sunny there with him. His sight is terrifying, but the tone and nose others to keep moving forward. Look at this. It's pretty cool. Ivan is growing visibly weaker. Meanwhile, many in the caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their deaths. The infect is spreading. Everyone look forward and move. Yeah. Just need to run the steps, so it's not here at all for the way, so everyone's grasping points. Sounds panic here, but fully faster than Drasimas in front. The rear tensmen are pushing forward in panic. Bulwark shouts, knock some of these people over the edge before we all go down. People gasp and flee from him. Carrying too much, he says, we got to get rid of something before the commander drops his own left deaths. The ground is the only people who in the message caught rails and all over 2 days of production. He's not gonna do it. Guess we dump more food. Just close to the surprise to get you with it. You need food if you don't make it across the show. Slowly a couple of cars are hit and shot with the edge. Everyone's relief is almost instant and the bridge extends giving everyone more room and time to no more issues here. I just want to end this episode. I'm so tired. This is gonna be like a 3-hour episode with all the bullshit we've been through. I just want to end it. Iron scream shoots you as it echoes over the cliff 100 yards away. Again the bridge shakes but stays together. And Una looks at you, lips trembling. This is killing him, she says. Why can't you do anything? And I won't let that happen. I'm totally stark and cold. Also I told her, go down the rest because we're not dumping anything more. Like, oh my god, this fucking woman. She's pissing me off. This was your plan, yeah. And we've done what we can, Una says. I missed the key to many things. The choose between rest and food and people that are rare. The pictures vanished. Turn to see where they comes from. Burst of the deck of the caravan. Well, there goes our last food. Thank you. We'll replace them in Omstaller. Well, you're gonna have to pay for them. Says Juna before returned. I am inside. The supplies are dumped and the caravan moves forward. I'm so annoyed. I'm so fucking annoyed. Everything I've been through in this episode pissing me off. It's gonna be some final thing, isn't it? It's gonna drive me mad. Yes, please. Chapter 9 come up on the screen here so we can end the episode. Please, chapter 9. So we can end immediately here. What's your step?
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalr. Once a great trade town at the fork of the Ormsau River. How many lives must have been lost here?
From the massive wall to the youngest human children, everyone is sapped from crossing the chasm. No kidding, everyone is sapped, including the player. Tents are loosely strung up and gear is thrown on the ground as everyone falls asleep. You manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. The chest aches as if from a wasp sting. Feeling around for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery grey fingers running over a red stone breastplate. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you. No stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep, snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the task of the new day. Morale declined. Ruins. Heroes. What was that item that we got, by the way? God scale, no. This Isolace Trail. Festival beasts remind you of the families and traditions at stake. Plus 2 will, plus 2 strength. Huh. Look at the inners that we have. How much food do we have? Still for 25 days. But look how many people we lost. Holy shit. Like, we have more wall than anything else. Like, we lost like almost all the fighters and like 200 clansmen. Like, holy shit. Ruins, rest. Morale improved. Better let someone like me check out that place, Ekil says, grabbing her arm, searching for whatever's left in the ruins on the side of a cliff. Could be dangerous to beyond you around Frostfeller. You've never been sure of his motivations. What do you mean by someone like you? I can handle it. Let me do it. If he dies, he dies. Fine, but take some others with you. Afraid I'll find something of value and run. Winds, it might cross my mind. He calls a few others nearby. They head off towards the collapsing structure. Later hear a building collapsing and more dust rising. Ekil and others return. This is in a foul mood. Fine idiots heading out like that. Could have killed us all and we got nothing to show for it. Someone spares you. Damn it, two gutters like you. I tried acting like that. Why try saving them and almost die for it. Whatever. He stands historically by Evan's pallet, watching the unconscious Mander's breathing. Took a lot out of him. I never want him doing something like that again. I let you tell that to the man who can pull lightning from the sky and lift rocks to form bridges. Impressive as his strength may be, you notice the use of power it takes to the Mander. He looks older. Whereas Juno, I figured it should be by Ivan's side. Just as Eva shrugs, Olof abruptly enters the room. You're here. It's the Ravens. They're trying to leave and some of our people want to go with them. But why let them instead show us? Eva, think we can stop them? Maybe, but then what? Do you plan on tying up all the Ravens and dragging them to Arborang? Like, is there any way that we can get the Ravens on our good side here? Because we really need their help. Let's be honest here. Besides, Bulwark's a rabid dog best kept away from clansmen. Yeah, he is. But can we befriend him somehow? But the Ravens have been hoarding supplies this whole time and they're trying to take off with them. Yeah.
Now stand down, or you'll be missing more than your horns. Stand down, you son of a yacht!
Don't tell me that we have to fight this. This is a cinematic, right? No, it's not a cinematic. Visual thinking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Strong impact. The Red Witch? You're alive? What have I done? Fucked bulwark, hear me. So it sort of was a cinematic. Clansman shatter as Juno converses with a dazed bulwark quietly. Håkon grabs your attention. Get ready for a confusing conversation. He motions to Yrsa, one of Prince Ludin's bodyguards, who is wiping her pitch-covered hand with a rag on her way over to you. Good timing, witch. How is it you're still alive? Yeah. And I have to say that she's doing it better than Juno is. She's like actually doing something. Tisk, Håkon, me being a wish was our secret. I'd hate to have to pose on you. Whoever this woman is, she has completely stunned two of all within moments of each other. Friend of yours, King Håkon. I'm relaxed and thankful you knew to do that. Don't have to be scholars to learn what ours fair girl. She gives you a curt smile before returning to the prince's tent. Strange, that one. Strange how much effort it took to stop bulwark. It didn't take much, to be honest. I suppose no one told you he's a berserk, probably last of his kind after Anna talked. Before King laughs through blank expression. Berserks lose themselves in the fight. They are strong as cold bears and just as wild. How to say if they're friend or foe in a fight. King Håkon, do you... Enough with the king formalities. I mean, Håkon before your Amma was alive and it works as fine. Sorry Håkon, do you mind telling me why two war leaders just try to kill each other? I wasn't going to let him take our supplies without a fight. Caught him trying to take off with the supplies he tucked away. Couldn't let it happen. Cool anger glistens in Håkon's eyes when he looks at the bulwark. Now says he wants to leave. He's free to leave and some of the supplies are rightfully his. I'd like to know if something like this is going on. Why does he want to leave? He says you've been bad luck ever since arriving in Borsgård. Can't say I blame him for that. The two of you actually laugh for a moment. I bet his main reason for leaving is just to be in charge again, run jobs and keep his ravens in line. Like most of us, he's looking for something normal to grab onto. Whatever his reason, I had some of ours going with him. We don't really can for them. Be generous, split your supplies with the ravens, punish them, give them nothing, offer the ravens enough supplies to last a couple of days. To let them last a couple of days, yeah. We got a lot of mouse to feed. The ravens can make do with a couple of days of food and leave off the land afterwards. That sounds about right. You got a better head than me for these things. Now let's see what we can find in what's left of this place. Well, chapter 9. Thank fucking goodness. Thank fucking goodness. We can finally end this. Well. Soon, I suppose. What is this now? Just let me end this, please. Glare at the clansman and Vol settled among the ruins of Ormsdal and feel a rumbling growl in his chest. Everyone will be ready to leave as soon as you start walking north. I won't fall for that stupid fight with again. Volpa ignores your comments. The new members from the caravan will probably need a beating or two. I think it was stupid of me to challenge Shogun. Not really my place to say. Hold on here, what is going on here? Like, Are we getting to play as this party now? Like, seriously? Is that it? What's gonna happen now? Because that is a bit of a twist. A pretty cool twist, I have to say. And I'm glad that if that is the case, I'm glad that we gave them like some supplies at least. Not really my place to say. Let's see. It says when has that stop here? Shield Maiden grins. We could have at least waited to hear the plans first, then decided play it too safe. The plans almost took us over. Fine waterfall. I decided we'll find work and being down. You could have done that without you butting heads with the leader of the remaining wall. What about all those dredge? If you make it across the chasm, it'll be war. War's always been good for business. Volker smirks, but her face hardens as June approaches. Ulrich, could I have a word with you? Haven't you said enough? Here are odds. I'll finish hacking. Two of you watch Volker stop off, but not too far. She's protective of you. Get on with it. I know your ravens need work. Without working coven, that banner of yours is worthless. Like, what are you doing here, you know? But why you... Oh my god. I don't like her. You step towards her, towering above the tall Valka till she stands resolute. Borsgard, we made an arrangement for you to protect this lost cart until we were away from the dread threat. They crossed that damn chasm. That job is done. Agreed, but the cart you've been holding has become too troublesome. It needs to be sunk in the deepest waters around. You grunt in disgust. Valka's secrets. You would turn down the Manor Council's coin. What's in the cart? Yeah, I want to know that. If you needed to know, I would have told you. Suffice it to say, you have a Valka's oath for a great deal of coin once you have sunk that cart. The Blue River northwest of Bindal is my suggestion. And if you just leave it in the woods somewhere, I will know, as will other Valka. Besides, the ravens always finish their jobs. The reputation means everything to you. Growl, but she's right. Fine, the raven's oath, it will be done. Yuna nods and walks away. Volker watches you leave and returns to your side. And now what? Now we have a job. I think we're gonna get to play Sam. Aren't they? Sure could use some more supplies in our cart. And Raven says, yeah, we are playing as them now. Patting his belt, I kind of miss having those other folks around. Might not have been worth a damn in a fight, but they knew how to track animals and spot berries just about anywhere, or to agree. Sounds like we need to practice start hunting. I can track better than any of them. Quit complaining. We don't have patience. Start hunting. Send a few ravens left with him. Don't come back empty-handed. You had short words and mumbled, but I follow orders. 4 hours later they return, each holding nothing more than a small rodent. 2 of them have a split one. Volker shakes her head and says, pathetic. Yeah. Group of new crews from Borsgard and the previous caravan loosely gathered behind Mogan. A skilled thrasher with a scar across his face. Feels like a good time to introduce himself. Mogan. What is going on here? Is Mogan and Hogan betraying a Let's Party? Yeah. But she's even worse than her father about trying to save everyone. Seriously? You gonna be a fucking traitor as well? She didn't appreciate this chaotic gift of no gods, no rules, and plenty of chances of fighting. There's a few rules to being a raven. The most important is following my orders. Of course, yeah, but what about this giant cart that Valka was lugging around? Something in his tone signals a ramble warning inside you. That has nothing to do with you. By the way we see it, motions to the fighters around him. She's no longer around. Let's break it open and look at our riches. We're mercenaries, you idiots. We're paid to run jobs and steal from who hired us. Is none of this making sense to you? He ignores her. He's only interested in what you have to say. Let's take a look. I want to see. Foka shrugs. Morgan and the others hoot in excitement. Describe me in detail what they buy with a share of the loot. Grab the clasp of the cart lock, but roll in pain. Felt like a damn forge fire. Others try using tools, but they all manage to somehow slip. Hike at the cart, but the wood appears to mend. Fine, Valka weaving. Foka says, you'll be better off rid of this thing. Grab your hand and glare at Morgan, who backs away. You start marching. Well, that was disappointing, but not surprising really. Yeah, let's rest here. And let's call it here. Like, I have so many mixed feelings about everything in this about this game and this episode and everything. But I'm tired and we're gonna end this episode here. So if you like this, please like and subscribe and comment if you will. And thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.